Hello students, now we are going to discuss about the protein engineering. Means we already discussed that the enzymes are the protein. So what are the modification we are going to do into the protein so that it can be useful for the betterment of the production of the any food items or drug manufacturing techniques, right? So let's discuss with the protein engineering. So when we talk about the protein engineering, the modification of protein structure, right? So that's in the some amino acid sequence or in the peptide bonds or whatever the modification, possible modification that we can do for the to get the good quality of the products, right? So for modification of the protein structure with recombinant DNA technology or chemical treatment, right? What for? To get the desirable function of or for the better use in medicine, in industry or into the agriculture, right? So protein, it will be there everywhere, right? So we have so many enzymes we have discussed. So into their sequences, into their structure, into their designing, what kind of alteration or changes or modification can be done for the increase its stability, increase its solubility or other property or characteristic for the production of the drug and agriculture field or for medicinal crop or for any other food industry like bread, wine, bakery and all those things, right? So coming to the different methods we are going to discuss into the protein engineering. The first method we can adopt that mutagenesis, right? It has come from the mutation, the changes into the gene. It can be used to increase the property of enzyme, right? Whatever the characteristic or property it is supposed to have in temperature point of view, pH point of view or pressure, humidity, whatever the parameter, we can increase or enhance its property or stability so that it can give the better product. Okay, coming to the example here in mutagenesis, what example you can write is E. coli, the anthranilate synthesis. This enzyme normally it is sensitive to tryptophan inhibitor. That happen normally, but when we are doing the mutagenesis by MTR2 mutation of E. coli, if it has been done, this sensitivity it will lose and the particular anthranilate synthesis E. coli it will insensitive by this modification. Okay, so that can be done. Second method in protein engineering, what we can do is gene modification. As the name indicates, the modification or alteration is going to happen into the gene. So two methods here it has given. The first one is in under gene modification, in vitro mutagenesis using oligonucleotides, right? By using oligonucleotides we can do where we can use this one. It is used to modify the active site of tRNA synthesis, right? So there it can be applicable by using the oligonucleotides. Coming to the second type under gene modification, synthesis of complete modified gene, right? The whatever the gene it is going to synthesize or form, it will be completely modified. Genes for insulin or genes for interferon etc. can be synthesized by this modification. Coming to the third under the method of protein engineering, chemical modification of enzyme can be also done. Protein synthesized under the control of gene sequences in the cell, it will undergo post-transitional modification, right? So this happen and this can be lead in the increase into the stability and structural integrity of the enzyme, and it alter the solubility, enhance the solubility parameter. For example, enzyme PEG conjugates, where it can be done, this modification can be done, right? So these are the certain modification or alteration which we are doing into the proteins or enzyme. This enzyme which we are using in the production of the different types of vaccines, sera, the food items for the agriculture purpose, for improved quality of crops, seeds and all those things, right? So protein engineering, it is very important topic which you can understand through this video. Thank you.